Okay, so I watched the Avengers Doomsday trailer in 0.25x speed, so I've seen all of the hidden details, all the Easter eggs, and I just want to say a quick disclaimer that everything in this video is all speculation, obviously, theories that I have for the film, and what shows up in the background. So anyway, let's get right into it. So for starters, we've got Captain America and Thor, and I've noticed that they're on the Fantastic Four ship, which I hadn't realised the first time watching around, but I've noticed now. And obviously that's suspicious, because how has Captain America gotten onto the Fantastic Four ship? I don't know yet. How's Thor got on the Fantastic Four ship as well? I don't know that either. Then it proves my point even further, because we've got what looks like Johnny in the background here, while Captain America is showing that he is who he says he is. Then it cuts on to the new Avengers Tower, which is obviously in New York City. I think it's in the same place as the old Avengers Tower, but obviously this is where all the new Avengers live. And then it goes to the Fantastic Four and Thor walking off the ship. And I think Captain America is also in this scene, because of obviously earlier on when we have Captain America on the Fantastic Four ship. I think this happens right at the start of the film. Then when they're getting off the ship, these guys are shocked because this is Captain America. This is not the Fantastic Four. This is not Pedro Pascal's hair. There's no way. This is Captain America here. That's why Sam looks really shocked. Ant-Man looks really shocked. Bucky, don't know what Bucky's doing, but he looks kind of shocked. And then we go into this shot where we've obviously got Thor, Sam Wilson, Ant-Man, Thing, Johnny Storm, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Ghost, Bucky I think is here, Yelena, Red Guardian, fake Captain America, I've forgotten his name, and it looks like Sentry over here in the corner. I wouldn't be surprised if it is him. It also looks like Bucky is a bit suspicious that it's not going to be Steve Rogers, because maybe Steve Rogers should be stood here, and then Bucky's standing away from him because he doesn't trust him. Then I think the movie will move right along to this scene where the Fantastic Four and the new Avengers team meet the Wakandans, and they go and find Namor to see if he wants to team up and help them fight Doctor Doom. Obviously he doesn't want to, so he starts fighting them, and then there's a big fight sequence which results in I then think they'll go to Sanctum in New York, where Doctor Strange lives, and we'll have a fight between Shang-Chi and Gambit. And also, it seems like we've got the Fantastic Four here, the new Avengers, and Steve Rogers. This looks like Steve Rogers here, against the X-Men. So they're trying to recruit the X-Men as well for the fight. We got Herbie as well, who wasn't seen earlier on, but has now appeared. But yeah, this definitely looks like Steve Rogers in the background. Mr. Fantastic is obviously stopping Sam from using his shield and joining the fight. I think this is a fight between Yelena and Mystique, so they don't want anyone else to get involved. Also, something else I forgot to say, which I've just remembered while editing, a quick voiceover. Thor is not involved in this fight whatsoever, so I'm assuming he's off trying to recruit someone else, maybe in New Asgard, or maybe even with Loki, which is a possibility that he's gone to go find his brother, but he is not at all shown in the X-Men fight. Now, then we move on to the scene where it's Thor vs. Doctor Doom. I think this looks like a statue of Kang the Conqueror. I'm not sure. It looks like Doctor Doom has just wiped out Kang, the Council of Kangs. This might be right at the start of the film, because Thor is obviously like rattled throughout the whole trailer, going, oh, he's a threat that I've never faced before. I've never been so scared of someone. Which is obviously shown again with him fighting Doom and him stopping Stormbreaker with his fingers, because that is an insane feat. And then it shows obviously Robert Downey Jr.'s eyes, which is the most we've seen of Doom so far, so I'm quite happy about that. Okay, now a couple final bits. We've obviously got Loki appears in the trailer very briefly, and he's got this TVA pass. I don't think this is the Loki from the Loki TV show, as he never had this pass, he never had this photo of him. I think he is a variant of Loki, but I don't think he is the God of Stories Loki. And it is also shown on the back of this keycard pass thing that there's the tree that Loki obviously turned doesn't really turn into, but he pulls all the timelines together. So instead of it being the flow of time with the sacred timeline, it is the tree looking thing. Scene with Johnny Storm and his sister, or not his sister. This could be Franklin Richards, which I didn't notice before, but that doesn't look like Invisible Woman at all. It looks like there's some sort of incursion going on. Maybe Franklin is causing the incursion, or Franklin is doing something to stop the incursion. I think it'd be quite a cool scene if they are about to die and then Franklin Richards like starts becoming really powerful and stops the incursion, and then we find out that Franklin Richards is obviously the strongest on the team and needs to help with the fight against Doom. Overall, this trailer is pretty insane. Please do leave any of your theories in the comments below. I will possibly go over them in another video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I might make another one like this.